Okay. Are we live? That is not where I wanted to go, fucking Christ. Yeah, I think we're live. Alrighty. What's up, Cal? Welcome in. Ivex. Welcome in, welcome in. You were here like ages ago? Okay, my bad. I want to give people time to matriculate in a little bit. We're gonna chill for like 10 minutes. Thank you. You are hot too. Oh, God, I am so fucking nervous for this. Jesus Christ. What's up, Astro?
Bist du live?
Hm?
Bist du live?
Ja, schon.
Ich sehe dich nicht. Ich kann dein Ding nicht anklicken auf Twitch auf dem... okay. Vielleicht ist das was bei mir.
Okay.
Ich schau mal.
Yeah. Pia's having trouble with my stream, but it seems to be working on it. I'm nervous that my Riskless Deathless doesn't work. Yes! Like, what the hell? Hi, Puffy. Y2J, hi. Sorry. I will at some point stop reading chat, for sure. I might look at chat between fights, if I want to take a break, drink something or shit, but I will not be looking at chat a lot. I do want to lock in here. Yeah. Sorry. Pia needs me right now. Give me a second. I'll be back in a second. Yeah? Funktioniert?
Ja.
Okay. Stream starts working for her. Perfect. Oh, okay. What do I want to yap about? Jesus. We do have 10 minutes, eh? I could show off the box a little bit. So, let's start with the death box. I have 14 deaths as is. Most of these were intentional. There's 3 unintentional deaths in here. Obviously a couple are conditional. But Mushana died on Veto 1. Muck and Overcool were boomed on Pyatag. Gyarados and Mudsdale were the 2 accidental deaths. The first 2 accidental deaths. I fucked up a fight in Magma Hideout and had to sack 2 to get through. Yeah, I was on 1 death at Pyatag. Houndoom and Mightyena got sacked on tab 2. Victreebel got sacked on Maxi 2. Gorbis got sacked on Aqua Hideout Grunt 7. Kingdra got sacked on Matt. Kecleon got sacked on Space Tag. Drapion and Lycanroc both died on Archie. The Drapion was a bit more my fault. Lycanroc just didn't clutch up. Like, Lycanroc always had a 10% chance to die. But he didn't want to clutch up. He didn't want it enough. And that was it. And Hitmontop. Hitmontop is arguably one of the funniest deaths. Because this is just a misclick. Anybody who was here a couple days ago when I did my the last optionals, I misclicked on the Meteor Falls double and had to sack to get through Riskless. And it sadly had to be Hitmontop. But yeah, apart from that, it's a very low death run. Here's some of the goats. Otherwise, I could have sacked. I tend to like. There's a reason why I try to do Riskless, Deathless. I do play Riskless for the most part. Obviously, if I can't get around it, I can't get around it. But like, I typically don't take risk. The text in the lower hand right can tell you, I took like the cumulative wipe risk on this run is about 0.0011%. Couple, like, obviously tiny bit more. So it's 0.001175%. That's the total wipe chance post-Norman, not including piloting errors, right? So, like, obviously I misclicked here and there. I forgot a pre-damage. I fucked up a pre-damage by, like, toxicking too early or something. I don't count those. What's up, Soul? Yeah, so I don't count piloting errors. Oh, you're with the sheet log. Let's go. Haven't never saw you on, or like didn't connect the Twitch account. But yeah, so Riskless is the name of the game. It's the reason why I'm doing the E4 like this. For the people who've been in Decode and who saw me like talking a bit after the original announcement, so I wanted to do this E4 with a single choice item. I have two. I've used two for the entire run. But I decided I wanted to push this as much as I could. And I until 2 days ago, had a Riskless Deathless line with only one choice scarf. The problem is, 2 days ago, I noticed there was a 1 in 500,000 on... What's up, Mazo? There's about a 1 in 500,000 on Glacia that could have led to Golly dying. What's up, Quets? Yeah, and that 1 in 500,000, I had to play around. The most annoying thing is, I realized I fucked up a week ago. If I saw that 1 in 500,000 2 weeks ago, instead of scaling Slowbro, I would have double candied it, and then had one more scale for the E4, which then would have allowed me to do single choice E4. It's well possible within the box. I just saw the risk too late, and now I don't have the resources to change it. So it's for sure doable. This box could have done it. I'm kind of pissed that I can't do it, but I'm not going to risk a 1 in 500,000 on E4. To be fair, I wouldn't risk that anywhere unless I could avoid it. So yeah, we are going to use two choice items. This is Scarf and Specs. And yeah, so we have a couple minutes more left. Is it still single choice for the other fights? Oh, the first 3 fights are 0 choice items. I don't need a choice item for Sidney. I don't need a choice item for Phoebe or Glacia. All 3 of those are choice item free. I need specifically Scarf on Drake, and only Scarf, and I only need Specs on Wallace, and that's it. So I'm using 1 per fight maximum, I guess, but like that doesn't really matter. Thank you, Pia. So I do not know where is it this? Oh, sorry. I'm playing my girlfriend's PC because it's a little bit more robust than my fucking laptop, and this way I can definitely play this and not have to worry about my laptop dying. Oh yeah, choice items. So I essentially, because of the 1 in 500,000, I need to use eject button earlier in the E4, and because of that, I need to bring Specs for Wallace. Otherwise, I had a choiceless, riskless, deathless Wallace prepped, which I love that line. It's super cool. Essentially, what like the line here is going to be very similar. Ludi takes 1 more KO. In this line, Ludi is actually going to take 4 on Wallace. But yeah, I essentially, if I had known about this 2 weeks ago or something, like if I had spotted the risk earlier, I could have done an E4 where I literally just put Choice Scarf on once. Thank you. Thank you, Truman. So I essentially could have done completely choiceless E4 except for Drake. And I was so close. I was this close to doing full choiceless if I essentially didn't, like, again, but that's where I found the risk and I was like, okay, it doesn't work, I have to do 2. I do think that it's it's theoretically definitely possible. It might even be possible with this box. Yeah. It would have been so fun to do this full choiceless. I was this close to do it, but I just couldn't find it in the end. Yeah. So, one more minute, then we're gonna prep. I can talk about the box a little bit more. So box 1 is still filled with the goats. Big Sussy is in here because of Bazo. Otherwise, some of the goats of the run, for sure. Gliscor has been an amazing mon. So is D-Knight. Incineroar was a really interesting pickup in Scorched Slab. Crobat was surprisingly good, specifically on TNL. Crobat Incineroar absolutely demolished the Mega Metagross. Otherwise, yeah, all of these mons are goated. Cloyster's one of the highest fraggers still, even in late game. Box 2, there's some goats here like Amphi, Meganium, Turtonator for sure. How many gems have I used already? We can check together if you guys want. I still have Dark Gem, Poison Gem, Ground Gem, Steel Gem, Electric, Psychic, Normal, Ghost, Fairy, Dragon. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, so I used... What was the gem usage in total? I used Bug Gem on Matt. I've used Grass Gem on Maxi. I used Water Gem and Ice Gem on the... I actually don't... Oh, I actually think... I never picked up the Flying Gem, I think. I'm actually not sure. Oh yeah, Rock Gem was on... Rock Gem was on Space Tag because I used Guts Conk and I rescaled Rock Slide for the fight and had to put Rock Gem on to hit the guaranteed range on Garchomp. Recalc everything with Flying Gem now. Yeah, sure. You know what? I have half a mind to do that. Okay. So since we are officially at 18:30, I'm gonna open the gates here and let me check. So this is the team. We're bringing Ludi, we're bringing Dark Shifu, we're bringing Prim, Latios, Mega Beedrill, and Golly. All of these are pre-toxic because I, at various points during the E4, obviously need to pre-damage. Ludi will get status, but I need Ludi to be status at a very specific point in the E4, and we'll get to that later. So yeah. This is the team. I've already put on all the items I need. I'll bring up my notes here, and I'll move chat out of the way because I will be locking in here shortly. So, Sidney doubles. So, I'm going to do the prep on speed up because I don't... So, we have Drain Punch on this. We have Waterfall on this. We have X-Scissor on this. This is not going to click and move. Fucking. Okay, this has Black Belt, this has Citrus Berry, this has Citrus Berry, this has Beedrillite, and this has Citrus Berry. Black Belt, Citrus, Beedrillite. Beedrill needs to be at 259. Beedrill needs to be at 259. Otherwise, we don't need pre-damage. Like, apart from the Ludi and the Beedrill, we don't need pre-damages for Sidney. So we're just gonna pre-damage Beedrill while we're in there, and then heal everything up with max potions. I should have enough max potions for the entire E4, I think. I have like 50. Plenty of Orans, plenty of Lepers as well. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys some sound. And I think we can start it now. Let me just look at Prim again, because it's important that we have Blizzard here, Waterfall here. Actually, the Blizzard is fucking irrelevant, I just realized. Oh, right, the Blizzard is a remnant of a different line that I wanted to run. I'm gonna keep it though. Okay. The only thing that I can't free damage while I'm in is Ludi. Ludi is at 42 exactly, which is the HP I need. Okay, let me just check that I have my choice items, because these are actually important here. We have Scarf, we have Specs, and Pack, Glasses, Fang, Charcoal, Web, Life Orb, Expert, Eject, Rocky Helmet, Shell. Fire Gem never out. Focus Sash. Let's check if I have any items in here. Sorry for the slight delay. I assume people are still matriculating in. Alright. Okay. There's no stupid chat shit where you can't chat, right? It's not only follower chat. Perfect. No, because I had that last time and Stefan actually. Hi Scavolin, thank you. Okay, left move, project one. Okay. I think we have everything. Let's fucking do this then. 42. And everybody else I can damage in there. Okay, so Beedrill needs HP that end in 9. So we need to pre-damage Beedrill a little bit more here. 4, 5. Please tell me I don't get another one. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so let's pre-damage the Beedrill and get everybody else to full HP. So Beedrill is 259. Everybody else just gets a... I can just use these. Okay, Ludi does not need an item. Shifu has Black Belt. Prim has Citrus. You have Citrus. Beedrill has Beedrillite. Citrus Berry. You have X-Scissor, which is important here. Otherwise the pre-damage is fucked. And all of you are pre-poisoned. Okay, let's give it a good luck save. And run this shit up. Okay, I need Ludi in slot 1, that's correct. We need Shifu in slot 2. Beedrill is at 259, everything else is at full HP. Sorry, I absolutely triple check everything here. Sorry for the delays, but I cannot miss anything here. Ah, shit. God damn it. So, I could do the cal here and say, oh, what's one pre-damage gonna do? But I'm gonna rectify this real quick. Three. Sorry, but I know that 1 HP actually wouldn't make a difference here, but like I do not want to mess with the calc here. I will not be reading this fucking text every time. By the way, can everybody hear the music? Lost case from using all our memories, redoing pre-damage constantly, yeah. Oh, sorry, Joe, you said something. It can go a bit louder. I can, but it's a bit tad quiet. Let's wait for in battle, because I know that the in battle is quite a bit louder. I tested it earlier, so we are going to do Sidney doubles. I'll test it. I'll look in chat when we start whether you guys want me to up the music a bit, because in game it's a little bit higher. Like I tested in-game music on like an optional earlier, and it was a little bit loud. I don't know if the E4 themes are like louder, so. So we are going to do Sidney doubles. Okay, I'll go through the line as we play. So, Ludi is pre-damaged to 42 HP. 42 HP is lower than the lowest roll of Fake Out from Incineroar. So, Incineroar sees a fast kill with all of its moves into Ludi. All of those moves get +6/+8 and the fast kill bonus. The base score for turn 1, but the base score for turn 1 Fake Out kill is higher than all of this. Shifu, even through Intimidate, sees a fast kill into Incineroar, but the turn 1 highest damage Fake Out kill has higher scoring than the defensive Fake Out from Incineroar here. So we're always baiting Fake Out into the Ludi slot. So we switch to Prim. This is nothing new. People have baited Fake Out on this thing for a long time. And this is Jolly Shifu. So we baseline outspeed the Articuno, and we click Wicked Blow on Articuno to OHKO it, and Wicked Blow obviously ignores the Intim drop. So Ludi switches into Prim, and you Wicked Blow the Articuno. Okay, by the way, how's the in-game music? I had it down at 7:30. Still same volume. Okay. I'm gonna turn up the in-game music a little bit then. Hope this is better. I'll keep an eye on chat for this. What move is Prim gonna click when it comes in? Yeah. Hi, KTZ. So obviously we are going to encore the fake out from Incineroar to buy us a couple of free turns. So we fast encore the Incineroar because I am hasty max speed. I outspeed this thing. So we encore the Incineroar, and our pre-toxic Dark Shifu baits a... So the Shifus are both speed tied. He has Focus Sash, so he isn't fast killed by me. So my Shifu always baits a fast kill CC after one poison take from turn 1. We switch into the Jobber, which is Latios, on the CC. Okay, let me just go Encore into this on the fake out. And we switch this into you. So, the Latios tanks the CC. We get the drop that is completely irrelevant. And we Encore Incineroar into Fake Out. This is Encore turn 1. So, now, Shifu doesn't see any kills into Prim, but he sees Slow Kill, Wicked Blow into Latios. So we have a free turn to Moonblast the Shifu, and then switch back in on our own Shifu on Wicked Blow. So we Moonblast the Shifu to bring it down to 1 HP, and we switch this in on Wicked Blow. This is Fake Out Encore turn 2. This is going to do absolutely trivial fucking damage. So Moonblast puts this into Focus Sash. This can never kill this, but it always triggers Sash. Okay, we get Poison Ticks here. This triggers the Citrus. Okay, this is where we have to do some repositioning. This is the last turn. Last turn was the last Encore turn from Incineroar. So, oh, actually no, sorry. This is the third Encore turn. Sorry, I got my turns mixed up. So we need to reposition. I want to kill the Shifu in slot 2. I'm gonna Sucker Punch this. That brings in Darkrai next. So we need something to deal with the Darkrai, and we need to prep Incineroar to be killed by Shifu. So we click Flip Turn on the Incineroar, and we click Sucker Punch to outspeed the Shifu and kill it, because it has to click a CC or Reversal into my own Shifu. Last Fake Out turn. Crit doesn't matter, we never kill this. So we go into slightly pre-damaged Beedrill. Encore ends. Shifu takes a Toxic Tick, and Beedrill gets slight damage. This is Fast Kill Darkrai Aura Sphere into Shifu. And obviously Incineroar isn't Anchored anymore, so we have to kill it this time. So we go Mega Beedrill. We click X Scissor into Darkrai to not heal. And we click Drain Punch into the Incineroar to kill it this time. So we Mega, click X Scissor to Mega to outspeed, X Scissor to kill, and you click Drain Punch on the Incineroar to full heal. So the X Scissor kills the Darkrai, and we're baiting in the last 2 mons here, which are going to be Overquill and Gyarados. Okay, this Drain Punch should make us go to pretty much full HP again. Yeah, almost. So I need to switch one of these quick. Okay, we take the second Toxic Tick, and this is also Toxic. Okay, so we are gonna get double intimed here. One of the most annoying things about Sidney doubles is that you have to play around 3 intims, right? Base Gyarados comes in. Okay, so Beedrill is at 211 HP. That is the lowest roll of Overquill Crunch. Base Gyarados only sees a kill, sees a slow kill with Waterfall into Beedrill. Overquill sees also a slow kill into Beedrill with Crunch. Neither of them sees a kill into Shifu. So the Shifu slot can switch freely here. We are double intimed, we obviously can't really damage anything, and even though Gyarados loses the flying type, like it's not taking enough damage, plus like Beedrill is a mega dead. So we need to get Beedrill out here. We U-turn on the Gyarados who's about to turn into a dark type, taking significant damage despite double intim. And Shifu can actually switch back into Ludi here, because the Shifu slot is never getting targeted. Okay, so we switch into Galissapod, who is going to take a Crunch, followed by a Waterfall. Okay, if this crits or defense drops, we could exit. It's a bit of a range. Okay, that is not an exit. Okay. So, now we're gonna abuse something that has been abused a million fucking times before. Overquill sees a fast kill Fellstinger into Ludi. I could encore this, you can play around this, but I actually want to play with a little bit more tempo here. So, Ludi is gonna fake out the Overquill while we kill the Gyarados with Fast Impression. Give me a second, I need to check which of these lines is it. Yeah. So, Pod is going to click Fimp to kill the Gyarados fast. And Ludi can fake out the Overquill. Fimp always kills this. And with that, it's a 2v1. Even, like, Pod could have gotten exited here, then I would have also just gone into Beedrill and done the same thing. Easy enough. So, Overquill still only sees the Fellstinger kill into Ludi. So I have a guaranteed easy switch into something that Quad resists. So, we switch Beedrill in over this, and Ludi switches into Shifu. So now we just click Leech Life and Drain Punch to kill this thing. We can also click CC if we want to. This is going to do like 61% on the min roll, so this is already going to chunk this massively. And then Close Combat finishes it off. And that's Sidney doubles. Pretty easy. I calced this last because I knew this fight was going to be easy with the team that I'm bringing. That is... At least we didn't encore the Fellstinger. Feel like that. That makes it at least a little bit more interesting, but of course, this fight is pretty fucking easy. So, next up is Phoebe. Nothing is so low that I need to immediately heal, so I can at least go into the next room. Okay, so we need to do some pre-damaging. Alrighty, and we need to switch our slots a little bit. Who's getting untoxicked here? No one. We are going to keep the pre-toxic on all 5 of these mons. So, we are switching Shifu and Ludi, but we're still going to lead both because this is Phoebe doubles. I need Ludi to be at 172 HP exactly. Otherwise, the only thing we need to we still need to pre-damage Ludi. We need to pre-damage Golly and Beedrill. Everybody else doesn't need pre-damages. So to get this right, I need Beedrill to be 1 HP below Pod, so we can pre-damage them at the same time, which works exactly out in this case. That is just a coincidence. So I have on the singles 1 higher here. Yeah. So we're gonna max heal and then we're gonna pre-damage a bit. So we need Pod at 148 and Beedrill at 207. I want to use speed up for this because I don't want to be here for like 5 hours fucking pre-damaging mons. So, Beedrill is at 207 exactly, that is correct. Pod is on HP that end with 8, so we use the Oran Berries to get him to 148 HP. So, we need to heal everybody else. Don't heal the Ludi, that'd be a huge fucking throw. Okay, so you do not need your citrus anymore. You are actually not needed for this fight. Okay, so Beedrill still has Beedrillite. Okay, so items. We need black glasses on our Shifu. So black glasses on Shifu. We want flame orb on Ludi. We do not want an item on Pod. We want Beedrillite on you, and Latios actually needs the Dragon Gem. I can give a citrus to this, but it's not gonna come out. Okay. Whew. Jesus fucking Christ. You need Dragon Gem for E4. Okay, so Ludi is at 172 HP, that's correct. Golly is at 148, Beedrill is at 207. Everything else is fully healed. Nice. So, we have Black Glasses on this, we have Flame Orb on this, we have no item on Golly, that's important. We have Beedrillite on Beedrill, what a surprise. We have Dragon Gem on this, and this is pretty irrelevant. Actually, I'm taking the item off, just in case. If something goes wrong, having no item on this is probably more beneficial for Poltergeist. It's not going to come up, but... Alright. Let's do this. So we have Shifu in slot 1, Ludi in slot 2. We have Black Glasses, we have Flame Orb, no item, Beedrillite, Dragon Gem. This is pre-damage to 207, this is pre-damage to 148, pre-damage to 172. Sorry, I'm clicking a bit much. Okay, Phoebe. Please heal up before battle. Oh no, I am absolutely good. So, this is Phoebe doubles. I'm doing DDSS, which, based on the team, is... I wouldn't say obvious, but like, it's pretty easy. It's the most straightforward thing to do, I think. So, Phoebe doubles. I'm going to scroll down so you guys can see the team for people unfamiliar. That is Glacia. I need to throw a little bit down. Let's put that up. Okay. So this is a pretty standard opener. Chandelure has Protect. The Shifu kills the Chandelure with Wicked Blow here. And we use a Fake Out Mon to flinch Decidueye and break the Focus Sash. That's pretty obvious as a setup. So, we have full Sucker Punches, that's fine. Yeah. So, we Wicked Blow the Chandelure to kill it. And Ludi clicks Fake Out on Decidueye. We flinch this. We kill this with Wicked Blow. Now, Ludi in slot 2 at 172 HP exactly baits Giratina always. We don't take burn damage here. So we are at 172, we have not taken burn damage. Lunala's highest roll of Moongeist Beam on Ludi is 171. So we are 1 damage above that. Because of the burn orb and because Poltergeist is always seen for damage, Giratina comes in because it sees fast Poltergeist kill on Ludi. And nothing else. It doesn't see any other kills on Ludi. So, we're gonna stay in with Shifu, and we're gonna Sucker Punch the Giratina. And we're going to switch Ludi into Pod with no item. Ludi also baits a fast, close combat kill from Decidueye Hisui. So what's gonna happen here is, we Sucker Punch the Giratina. Come on. Sucker Punch the Giratina. Poltergeist hits nothing, because I don't have an item. Then CC hits me, and I exit. Also, we get a drop on the Decidueye. We emergency exit. And we go into Beedrill. Beedrill takes 1 tick of poison. Or first turn of toxic. Let me just check something. Let me say something. Oh yeah, this is fine. Okay. Should be fine. So we go Sucker Punch the Giratina. Sorry, I had to check my damage on the Beedrill. So we Sucker Punch the Giratina. We do not Mega. We outspeed even in base Beedrill. And we click Poison Jab to kill the regular Decidueye. So we're gonna take 32 damage on Beedrill exactly here from the second turn Poison Tick. Second turn Toxic Tick here. Which brings us to 159. So Phoebe sees a fast kill with its fairy move into Shifu. And 159 is the highest roll of Gengar Shadow Ball in base. I didn't Mega because the base Gengar now sees fast kill into me. So Lunala also sees fast kill Meteor Beam into Beedrill. So the Gengar has to attack this turn because it sees Focus Blast kill into Shifu. So it can't protect, we Sucker Punch this. And Beedrill baiting the baits fast Meteor Beam from Lunala, right? Because the Meteor Beam on like equal speed kill, like if you see a slow kill with any other move on any other mon, and a Meteor Beam slow kill on another one, it'll always choose the Meteor Beam as long as you have power up. This thing has power up, so this will always fast kill Beedrill with Meteor Beam. We are going to Mega and U-turn out. So you Sucker Punch the Gengar to fast kill it, and we U-turn to chip off the Lunala Shadow Shield and to switch out post Mega. Mega U-turn on the Lunala. Phoebe's Gengar goes Mega one turn earlier. Well, because it's faster. Okay, Mega Beedrill. We Oko the Gengar with Sucker Punch. We chip off the Shadow Shield. And we go into the Jobber. His only fucking job in this fight is to tank a Meteor Beam. Pretty much. Goes +1. Consumes the power herb. God, these animations are so long, man. What's up, Amacam? Hi, Coffee, by the way. Bazo did August 12. Bazo did August 12. That is factual. Okay. So, this is why we have Dragon Gem on Coffee. Latios with Dragon Gem shows Blastoise a fast kill. So the only thing Blastoise can do here is Fake Out. Because this thing could otherwise, like, Icy Wind, Muddy Water, Focus Blast into... It has Slow Kill, Focus Blast into Shifu. None of that matters. This can do nothing else but Fake Out the Latios slot right now. So we now take the opportunity... because, like, Lunala obviously sees a fast kill into Shifu with, like, any of its moves pretty much except Meteor Beam, and Coffee's also, like, slow killed by Lunala. So we just Sucker Punch the Lunala to kill it, and we switch back into Beedrill on the Fake Out. Fake Out, Sucker Punch. Crit is cute, but doesn't matter. So, that was the Toxic Tick, and now we simply Wicked Blow and Leech Life to kill the Blastoise, who's outsped and two-shot. Leech Life never triggers Ear Papa. The only way I can trigger Ear Papa is if I crit, and if I crit, I have like a 50% chance to kill, and if not, it goes to 59%, and Mineral, Black Glasses, Wicked Blow here is 66%. So, Wicked Blow and Leech Life. So Leech Life hits first. Click the Wicked Blow. This kills. Ooh, it's a crit. And since it's the last turn, we don't take Toxic here. Okay, nice. That's Phoebe doubles. Okay. So, I'm going to use a Citrus on Shifu here real quick. Okay, I'm going to use a Citrus on this as well. Okay, so now we have our entire team pre-status, even in the middle of the E4. So, obviously, this is going to be Glacia singles. I only have 2 single battles left. So, 10 times speed up for the rest of E4. Fuck no! Coffee, I'm so glad you made it. DDSS I can't. Yeah, I know DDSS is bad. Bench, I know. But I do think the Wallace excuses it a little bit, and I think the overall, like, idea behind this E4 is something else than being not bench with the specifics. Yeah. Alrighty, so we need to keep pre-damaging. So first things first, we need to pre-damage Shifu to 82 HP. Okay, Shifu is at 82 HP. Perfect. Shifu actually doesn't need the Toxic anymore. So Shifu actually gets rid of the toxic. Ludi is going to be our lead here. Ludi is on the perfect HP. This is why we did 42 HP pre-damage. This is why we did 172 as well. Because 172 is not only the perfect HP for Ludi to not bait Lunala second on Phoebe, it is also with pre-burn the exact HP I need for Glacia singles. So this is the Glacia singles team. For those not familiar, we take the flame orb, take all these items off. Okay, so the only other one that needs pre-damage on this fight is Golly. So we can just pre-damage Golly and then heal everybody to the desired HP. So I want Golly on 143. Technically lower would be fine as well. So this is the first time we're actually clicking a move with Latios. Okay, so everybody else gets full healed. Okay, so Ludi is at 172 and pre-burned. Golly is at 143, still pre-toxic. Latios is pre-toxic. Prim is also pre-toxic. Shifu is at 82 HP. Now, for items and moves, I need to teach Surf to Latios over Waterfall here. I'm also gonna teach Life Dew to this. This isn't necessarily gonna do anything, but I should never have to click this, but it could technically happen that I click it once. And that is the optimal move to do that with. So, fucking Christ. You know what? I actually don't need the HP with Pod here. Still need to do items, but I want to make a quick save in between. So we need... where's my life orb, man? There it is. So we need life orb on this thing. Can just put a citrus on Golly. It's not gonna do anything, but like... Ludi doesn't need an item. Beedrill Light. And we need to use the eject button here. This is... using this eject button here is what lets me get around the 1 in 500,000 I talked earlier in the stream. That prevents me from doing this with a single choice item after I recognized it too late and misdistributed my resources. Because I sadly have to use the eject button here instead of on Wallace. But this still works. This is still fully riskless and deathless. And now for the key item here, Lychee Berry. We don't need an item on you. I do need to leper some moves here though. Leperberry, CC, Sucker Punch, and Wicked Blow. You have Surf, that is important. You have Draco as well. Sucker, Wicked, Close, Drain. Okay, Ludi moves do not yet matter. Okay, Ludi's at 172, Pod is at 142, that's completely fine. My lowest exit would be 139, so I'm still exiting here. Beedrill is pre-toxic and has Beedrillite, right? Citrus, Life Orb, Beedrillite, Eject Button, Lychee Berry. Okay. Okay, Glacia singles. Okay. So, Ludi is a really, really nice opener here because I can use Fake Out to chip the Focus Sash off here. Obviously, like, all the Fake Out ones can do this. Like, I can do this with Ape, I can do this with Sneasler. Who fucking cares, right? But, clicking Fake Out here, we're gonna take Burn Chip after. So, Fake Out, we chip off the Focus Sash, and we get one burn tick here. We had 154. 154 is exactly fast kill, Icicle Crash here. So Ludi gets to chill a little bit, and we switch into Pod. And take our exit here. This is gonna proc emergency exit. And we go into Latios. We take one tick of Toxic. And now Life Orb boosted Surf from Modest Latios kills this Mamoswine fast. So Mamo dies. We take Life Orb chip. And then we take turn 2 Toxic chip. But it's a 217. Because of the Life Orb, we're showing fast kill Draco to both base Abomasnow and Arctovish. So this is Enam second. This is exactly Moonblast kill. So we switch into Beedrill, who tanks that. Oh no, not my special attack. Obviously we go Mega here, and we click Poison Jab to kill this easily. We go Mega, and we Poison Jab the fucker. So, we show fast kill to Abomasnow. Everything else has slow kills on this, so Arctovish is the next mon in. This is clicking random move, Fish's Friend, Blizzard, Icicle Crash, slow kill. We are going to fast U-turn out here. And we go into eject button prim. Nice. Okay, this is exactly why I put Life Dew on this. In case this misses. This is now never clicking Blizzard again. So we can't get missed again. This is either clicking... so this still has its Ice Gem. So this is either clicking Icicle Crash or Whirlpool. Both of which will exit me out. I'm just going to Life Dew. Heal up. Icicle Crash always hits. Ice Gem gets used. This does a bit of damage. Yeah, it's fine. Now eject button triggers, and we get a free switch. And we go into the Mon, who's going to sweep the rest of this fight from this position out. Shifu comes in. Lychee Berry procs. We get +1 attack. And Shifu from this position with Jolly just straight up sweeps the rest of Glacia. I could Drain Punch this here to gain a bit of HP, but I know that even Hail Chip won't kill me, so I won't. So we're just gonna click CC to kill this. And since I'm showing fast kill, we're just going down the line now. Arctovision is out. A Bomber Snow is gonna come in. So, a Bomber Snow is going to go Mega here, and we just kill it. Oops, with close combat I just changed the emulator size. Click close combat, and kill this. Let me set up a little bit. So, Hail starts. That does not matter to us. We kill this with close combat. I want to look to chat real quick because this is gonna be free as fuck. Yes, Dark Shifu is very busted. The 1 in 500,000. Okay, so my original line didn't want to use the eject button here, right? What I wanted to do is to do the same thing with Ludi, then switch into Prim, pre-damaged Prim with Citrus Berry, or Yapapa Berry, or like any of the 50% berries, and from there on out, bait, guaranteed EQ, maybe sometimes if you get Icicle Crash crit, you could bait Stone Edge, but you guarantees fast kill, EQ, Stone Edge turn 2. You then switch in the Latios, kill with Surf, and get into the same position. You don't use the Golly exit though. You then do the same thing where you switch to Beedrill, kill with Poison Jab, and from that position you then try to get a Golly exit. If you get Ice Gem, if you get Blizzard miss on that, you switch, you take 1 Poison Tick, go into non-Ice, into exit range for both Whirlpool and non-Ice Gem Icicle Crash, switch back into Prim to always bait a non-Blizzard. The HP work out exactly in the way where like your Papa Berry or something heals you enough that you never bait Blizzard, but like any of the other moves. Even if you switch in on Whirlpool, you can fast flip turn out, so you're never trapped. And then you switch into the Golly, switch out, and then you have the same position. The problem with that, where the 1 in 500,000 comes from, is Prim either baits rocks or like either has the ability, like either sometimes baits rocks or sometimes baits Stone Edge. But you can't get it to always be EQ. You have to be able to bait something else. The thing is, rocks is terrible for this line, so you need to be able to play around Stone Edge. The thing is, my Latios has 7 defense. And if I get Stone Edge crit on that switch, I am so low that I would bait 50-50 kill, like after the Toxic and Toxic turn 1, turn 2 tick, or like even if I do Burn, that works out as well, right? Even with Burn, Life Orb, you always bait 50-50 kill on Mystical Fire, which means Beedrill could switch in on a the Mystical Fire and dies to a crit, right? So the whole thing was like, essentially Latios didn't have enough defense to be able to switch into the possible Stone Edge, and I could have completely played around, like I could have played around that and just played around rocks. Like I have a line that technically works around rocks, but the problem is with that line, Ludi would die to max, to like top 50% rolls of 1 in 3 or like 1 in 4 Blizzard crit. The odds are a little bit too much variance, but essentially I could only bring it down to a 1 in 500,000. I couldn't make it fully riskless if I don't use a eject button here. If I had a scale and put Latios to max defense, it would work. I could have done it. The problem is I didn't have that scale anymore. I could have had the scale if I realized this not 2 days ago, but like 2 weeks ago. If I had it 2 weeks ago, I would have changed my scale economy so that I have that scale left over and just use the double instead of scaling Slowbro for a fight, I would have just double candied it. That's essentially how this worked out. This is the reason why I need to bring specs, because I had to use eject button on this, because the Latios is 7 defense, and I fucked up my scale economy. That's completely on me. Yeah. Sorry, I let her hang. Sorry, Kyurem. Bye-bye. Yeah, so... No, don't worry about it. I love explaining this stuff. Hopefully it's not going to take too much time away from the E4. We still have 2 fights left, but I'm okay on time for, like, how fast I do this regularly. Okay, we take 1 more hail chip. And in comes Calyrex truck. Yeah, as one. I love it. Yeah, you've got insane... Who fucking cares? Stop yapping. Wicked blow this motherfucker. I would have dodged it, I don't know. Fuck you, Vazo, suck my nuts. Plus 1 Wicked Blow just killing Akali is kind of crazy, yeah. Especially because this isn't even plus attack Shifu. Chad, no, I will not. You will not bait me. Okay, I can't look at Chad anymore if Chad is trying to bait me to talk about dinosaurs. Okay, that is Glacia. So, Ludi wants to keep the burn. We are leading Shifu on the next fight. It's going to be Shifu into you, into this, into this. So, Drake singles the infamous Suicune. This Suicune is one of the like key cornerstones if you do DDSS that you have to play or plan your run around, right? Or like your E4 round, because the Suicune is hard to handle, right? Like there's not a lot of like there's a bunch of mons who 1v1 this, but like a lot of the time those mons don't really do a lot of else on the E4, or like you have to do the prim thing, which puts strain on your routing, although it's like absolutely possible, of course, right? So let me just max potion Shifu, because Shifu does not need any pre-damage for this next fight. Actually, the only thing that needs pre-damage for the next fight is Golly, so I can just max potion you, I can max potion you, and then we can go to Drake. Okay, so Pod wants to be on 227 HP. So we need to take 3 damage here. So we end on something in 7. Perfect. It's an Oran Berry. So we need to teach some moves here, so I'll be getting on that right. Oh yeah, sorry, I need it. Oops, I went over those. So go to full on this, and we go to full on all of these. So we do not need this, we do want Mega. Okay. So, this is where we're going to use our Dark Gem. So, Dark Gem on this. We need Citrus. This is sadly where I need to use one of the choice items. So, we're going to use Scarf on you. I need Rocky Helmet. I need the Life Orb again, because Ludi gets Life Orb in this, and that's my items. So I need to teach some moves. The Waterfall is just paranoia on this. We're not actually going to click Waterfall, but I'm scared that something fucks up. But this is the peak Ludi set, okay? I'm going to teach Hyper Voice to Ludi. Over Fake Out. Ludi's not going to need to Fake Out for the rest of the fights. And we're going to teach Solar Beam to Ludi. This right here is peak Ludi. This is what optimal performance looks like. You may not like it. Okay. So, we have everything on full HP, everything is still pre-toxic. Latios actually doesn't want the toxic anymore, so we're gonna get rid of that. Yes, Latios doesn't need toxic for this and doesn't need toxic for the next fight. We don't need to pre-damage for either. The rest is still going to keep burn, toxic, toxic, toxic. Perfect. I'm gonna leper the CC. It's not gonna matter, but like... Let me check PP here real quick. Fine, 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 fine. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so... Check. Shifu with Dark Gem at 100%. Prim pre-toxic 100% with Citrus. Choice Scarf. Latios at 100% with Waterfall. Rocky Helmet Golly on 227 pre-toxic. Ludi. Actually, I need to switch these slots. So, Beadrolite, full HP. Pre-toxic. And Ludi is pre-burned from our setup 2 fights ago. Life Orb, full HP, Solar Beam, Hyper Voice, Giga Drain, Energy Ball. Rival Drake, let's fucking get it. 272 on Ludi. Everything else is full HP. Dark Gem, Citrus, Choice Scarf, Rocky Helmet, Beaterlight, Life Orb, Solar Beam, Hyper Voice, U-Turn, doesn't need a move, Waterfall, Ice Beam, Draco, Raw, I scaled Raw specifically for this fight, I'll show in a second. Arco, Flip Turn, Life Dew, Blizzard, completely fine. This has Sucker Punch PP. Okay. All right. Let's go check items again. Sorry, I am paranoid. Rocky Helmet, Choice Scarf, Citrus, Dark Gem, Light, Life Orb. Okay. Let's get it, Drake. Let me dismantle you. Alrighty. Drake leads with Life Orb Pulse. Nothing on my team outspeeds this besides Choice Scarf Latios and Shifu with Sucker Punch. Life Orb. Dark Gem Sucker Punch, Oko's the Dragapult. Fast kill this. And since this is Jolly Shifu, you outspeed everything and therefore just get slow kill Reshiram on Blue Flare here. Now, a lot of the time, depending on what line you're running, if you need to, like, Blue Flare can be really fucking annoying. It can miss, it can burn. This thing has Turbo Blaze, so it's hard to pivot on Earth Power. So, what we're gonna do is we're going to switch in Prim on the Blue Flare. Because we need to reposition it a little bit to get proper bait order. Okay, Blue Flare. We need to be. The reason I need to be pre-toxic on Prim for the entire E4 is specifically this fight. Because I need Blue Flare crit can sometimes deal a little bit less than 50%, and then I could get crit on the next turn, high roll, and die. The Poison Tick makes sure that no matter the roll, crit or no crit, I always either get Citrus and heal out of crit range again, or I'm not in crit range yet. So we slow flip turn here, taking another Blue Flare. So we go into Latios. This is the reason, this is the first fight where Latios actually does something significant. Like, it killed the Mamoswine on the last thing, but like, that's like half a frag. So with this flip turn chip, we always kill this with Draco Meteor, even unboosted. Outspeed, and Oko this with Draco. So we outspeed everything on Drake's team with Choice Scarf. So what we get is Crodont on Lash Out Slow Kill. This can never Dragon Dance. I still have fast 2-hit KO, even at -2 with Draco, and obviously it sees Slow Kill, so it can't set up. So we need to reposition to get Suicune next, so that Latios can sweep both Zygarde and Megamens back to back. That's why I have Ice Beam on this, and that's why I need the Choice Scarf. So I need to get Suicune in next, control the Suicune, and then position Latios to double sweep, right? Or to double cut. So this is Lash Out. We go to Shifu. This is going to do negligible damage. This is, by the way, the exact reason why I needed Jolly over Hasty. The Shifu was Hasty when it came. The problem is double Lash Out crit puts me into can technically put me into high roll Crabhammer range, which I need to avoid here. So this is CC now. So we go into pod on the CC. Galissapod is not going to exit here, but we are going to pre-damage our Galissapod for the exit that we want. So close combat hits us, and we get a Toxic Tick. Rocky Helmet chips off the Focus Sash here. We go to 173. We are now in exit range for later when we do want to exit. This is now, since we chipped off the Focus Sash, we are seeing slow kill, so this still can't set up. This is guaranteed Lash Out again. This is the second Lash Out we're tanking here. To bait another CC. Obviously I could kill this right now, but like that would fuck up all my baiting and everything. So we now bait CC again, and we switch in Beedrill, who just tanks the off-stab CC here. Okay. I needed to scale both defense and HP on Beedrill exactly for this, because I'm minus defense. And I need Beedrill to tank another move later, and otherwise I would have risked double crit. So we go Mega, and we click the funny U-turn button. Mega, and U-turn. Alrighty, so we get full repositioning. Now, we need to bait Suicune, but maintain control over its moveset. The Suicune has Scald Ice Beam and Calm Mind Substitute. There have been plenty of E4s where people have struggled against the Suicune because it's unpredictable and it's very difficult to control both Substitute and Calm Mind in your moveset without fucking you over and even baiting this. So, we bait Suicune here because we show a fast kill to both Zygarde and Mence. So Suicune has to come out here. This is why we scaled Roar on this. Roar is a sound-based move, so it disables the Substitute. Draco shows a fast 2-hit KO, so this can never substitute. This has to click Ice Beam here. We switch into Pod to get our exit here. And now, the Suicune Killer comes in. Ludi. This thing absolutely fucking wars Suicune. But you need a little bit of extra, right? So, Life Orb Solar Beam, modest 31 special attack Ludi, shows Suicune a kill from full HP. So even though I'm slower, this cannot click Substitute. Hyper Voice is another sound-based move, meaning it cannot substitute. This has to keep Ice Beaming me. Life Orb Giga Drain, max roll crit, does 99% to this. We never kill Suicune here, even if we crit. So we Giga Drain slow. We're gonna get hit by Ice Beam. Takes fucking nothing, and we Giga Drain here. So, we go back to full, we take Burn Chip. I could try to kill this with Ludi. Like, Ludi could kill this thing. That's never the problem. Like, this is an easy matchup for Ludi. The problem is, Ludi being out doesn't give me the position that I want. So, I had to somehow solve this to a point where I can kill Suicune guaranteed with Beedrill U-turn. after switching out. So I need to somehow hit this Suicune here with this specific moveset, because I need both Energy Ball and Giga Drain for Wallace. So I cannot put like Seismic Toss on this, for example. I need, with this moveset, exactly a position where I can even, like, where I can click Giga Drain. On crit, I can just go into Beedrill and kill with U-turn. On a non-crit, I cannot control this HP well, so I need a move that after max roll Giga Drain, non-crit plus recovery from leftovers never kills this on a crit, and Hyper Voice exactly does this. So we click Hyper Voice here, crit never kills this, but we always chip it low. So we get Ice Beamed. We Hyper Voice this. So this gets a little bit of leftovers. And we, from this point, bait exactly only ever Ice Beam, which Beedrill always lives. Now we kill this with U-turn. To position Latios to sweep the last two with Ice Beam. Latios comes out, fully ready, Choice Scarf, Ice Beam in the back. Zygarde comes out first because we bait down the line, because we fast kill both. We lock us into Ice Beam here. One tap the Zygarde. Now we bait Mega Mens. Or we bait Base Mens, we get intimed. Nobody fucking cares. -1 attack doesn't matter. And we click the Choice Scarfed Ice Beam to fast kill the Mega Mens after it's done fucking transforming. Yeah, take your time, man. Take your time. Nice sprite. Bye-bye. Let's go. Goodbye, Rival Drake. In my mind, the Suicune is a Ludi frag because the Beedrill barely did anything. Alrighty, so Wallace time. I am so sad I cannot do this choiceless. It's so hard for me to express. If I still had the eject button, I would need 0 choice items for this, and it would be so fun. The line is very similar. And Ludi just gets 1 more frag in this line. But I would have really, really liked to do this choiceless, but I have to bust out the choice specs for this. Because I mismanaged my resources. That is... I'm very sorry, but... Jesus fucking Christ, why are these stats so long? Okay, I believe... you get, like, moved up. I've watched a couple of E4s in the last couple of days. So... okay, so we need 2 Mons pre-damaged for this fight. Beedrill and Golly. Ludi, we are going to cure all of our conditions except the poison on Beedrill, or the toxic. If U-turn's enough, this is fine. This is flip turn, that's fine. 4 Dracos is completely fine. This doesn't click a move. Drain Punch CC on this. We have Giga Drain and Energy Ball PP. This is fine. Okay, so First of all, let me full heal. All of these mons. So I need a couple of Orans. So Beedrill needs to be at 206 and Golly needs to be at 203. So I need to be 3 HP higher on Beedrill than I am on Golly. So I'm going to max potion the Beedrill. And then put a couple of Orans on the pod. So I'm gonna lose 70, 65. Can I go 65 above this? Yes, I think I can. Yes. So if I'm 268, I should now take 65 damage, be on 203 with Golly and 206 with Beedrill. I hope you all have been enjoying this locked in, barely interacting with chat stream. I am sometimes a bit better about this, but in this situation I sadly have to say this takes a slight priority. I'd love to chat a little bit more, but I need to be locked in here. So we need one more damage. 206, 203. We do not need pre-toxic on this, and we do not need a pre-burn on Ludi anymore. Okay, we need to teach Tailwind to Latios. I have not used my Tailwind TM, and this is where I will use it. I'm gonna keep the roar because I scaled it. So we Tailwind here, and let's take some items. We do not need Choice Scarf. We do not want Rocky Helmet. So we want a citrus on this just for fun. Citrus on this is just good manners. And now we want Focus Sash on you. We need Eject Pack on this. Need some cool glasses for Ludi. Beadrolite, Citrus Berry, Focus Sash, Citrus Berry, Eject Pack, Choice Specs. This has Giga Drain and Energy Ball. This has Drain Punch and Close Combat. This doesn't click a move. This has Tailwind and Draco. This has Flip Turn. And this has U-Turn. And that is all the moves we need to click for this. Ludi gets like 17 kills on this fight if I recall correctly. Yeah, Ludi's gonna frag 4 here. Can you submit your affiliate docs, please, so I can run prediction of number of deaths? Oh, sorry. Good HP? Yes. So, all the HP is fine. We have 206 on Beedrill. We have 203 on Golly. I will calc the range here again, just really, really quick. So, I don't have to bore you guys with a wipe. So 206 minus 16 minus 32. Oops. Yes, I'm losing 16, which puts me to 190, which is correct. And the lowest roll of flip turn on this is 67. So 136 plus 67. $203, exactly. Okay, perfect. Pre-damage is done. Pre-damage works. We have Beat Relight on this, we have all the moves. We have Citrus Berry on this, we have all the moves. Full life. Focus Sash, this is Draco and Tailwind, enough PP. This is at 203. This is at 206. This is a Jetpack, Drain Punch, Close Combat. Okay, let's finish this. Come on, Wallace. I know you want this. Run the fucking fade, man. Stop yapping. Okay. Primal Kyogre in Heavy Rain. This thing sees exactly Liquidation, Origin Pulse, Fast Kill on Beedrill. So we go Mega, and we click the U-turn button, because that's what Beedrill does. So we Mega to outspeed and click U-turn. And we need something to switch into a water move. What could possibly tank a Heavy Rain boosted, Blue Orb boosted, Origin Pulse from... Wait, I need to scroll down here real quick. From fucking Primal Kyogre. You fucking guessed it. It is Ludi. Fucking eats those. Look at this shit. Huh? What's this? Okay. Ludi is now pre-damaged so that Palkia always sees a slow kill with Draco Meteor. We lock ourselves into Energy Ball here. We do not want to regain HP just yet. We click Energy Ball and just straight up fast kill this thing in Rain. So, here comes Palkia. Palkia sees slow kills. I think at 224, this is not guaranteed kill. Yes, so this sees like half of all rolls killing. This could technically click Focus Energy. It's actually fairly likely to. It's like a 35-40% probably here. So Ludi isn't cut out for this, but he'll come back, don't worry about it. So we switch in on Draco with Prim. So this now can click Pumpy or Focus Energy. We tank either and we slow flip turn out. Oh yeah, come on, up the crit rate. Up the crit rate, come on. I want the crit. Give it to me, come on. Crit me next turn. Do it. So we go into Latios. Latios underspeeds this thing. Because I'm not plus speed. So this thing has a fast fucking kill with Draco Meteor on me. Only Draco. But we have Focus Sash. So we always live this turn, and we click Tailwind. Come on, crit me. Do it! This is like +3 crit. It's always gonna crit. Okay, come on. That's all you got? My turn. So, Tailwind turn 1. Tailwind turn 2. We now outspeed. We kill with our own Draco. So, this is Tailwind turn 2. In Tailwind, Barrascuda still outspeeds Latios. Latios has like close to 600 speed in Tailwind. Swift Swim Barrascuda still outspeeds this thing. So, we get the Demon, Barrascuda. This is like 50-50. This has Flip Turn and Liquidation, Giga Overlap. So what are we doing? We're using the fact that he can't Flip Turn out when we exit first. So this is random move, 50-50 kill between Flip Turn and Liquidation. We do not care which move this clicks. We go into Golly. Golly exits out here, no matter which move he clicks. And even if he clicks Flip Turn, he's going to be trapped in here. Okay, click flip, Liquidation. Completely fine. Defense drop doesn't fucking matter. Move it, bud. This is turn 3 of Tailwind, by the way. We exit into Ludi. Now, Swift Swim Ludi in Tailwind has 640 speed at 15 speed neutral. I outspeed Barrascuda here. And kill it with Giga Drain. Get the fuck out! Oh, Swift Swim my ass. Fucking speed demon. Okay, so we are full HP on Ludi again. With choice locked, we show a fast kill to both Manaphy and Swampert in the back. So this has to be Goodra. This can either set up or heavy slam here. We go into Shifu. Shifu always tanks the move. Oh, he had curses. That's fine. Right? So, I needed to get... This is plus speed Shifu. Plus speed Shifu doesn't kill this. I always need to chip, even if it doesn't set up. If it sets up, I need to do this even more. So, I show fast 2-hit KO. This can't curse anymore. I click Drain Punch. I can't crit it because this thing has shell armor. So I can't even accidentally kill it. So we just click Drain Punch here. Oh my god, you fucking bum! I can't. Absolute fucking dumbass. And now we click Close Combat to kill this. We still have our Eject Pack, which lets us reposition. After the Goodra dies. Eject Pack lets us exit here. Now, you'd think like, oh, you just go Ludi and then you kill Manaphy and Swampert back to back, right? Doesn't really work, because Swampert still does a fuck ton of damage to Ludi, and he outspeeds Ludi in Swift Swim. Even if you are plus speed 31, you're speed tying the Swampert. So I need to somehow maintain my HP if I'm not faster than the Swampert. We go into Mega Beedrill. Mega Beedrill comes in here and takes 16 damage exactly from the Toxic. We hit 190 HP, which is the maximum roll of Scald slow kill. I'm showing a fast 2-hit KO with Leech Life. This cannot set up. This is always Scald and only Scald. We U-turn out. And who else but Ludi to tank a water move? Even in heavy rain, even from the mythical, I do not give a fuck. This is chippage at best. Even if we max roll U-turn crit, and then get max roll Scold crit and burned, with the leftovers recovery, this Giga Drain always heals us out of max roll crit range from Stone Edge from Swampert. And we kill this here, even on min roll with Giga Drain. We choice specs outspeed this in rain because of Swift Swim. And we have one Mon left. It's just Mega Swampert in the back. We have Ludi at full HP. Ludi baits guaranteed Stone Edge. No Ice Punch, no Freeze chance. This is going to Mega, outspeed me in Swift Swim. And if he's a bum, he misses the Stone Edge. But it doesn't matter, we're never dead to crit here. We just click Giga Drain and one-shot this thing. Come on, crit me, for good measure. Fuck it. And with that, Swampert dies. And this is Deathless, Riskless, Run and Bun E4. And with that, we have the fucking ring! Yes!
So proud of you. You're fucking genius.
Okay. I can do the speed up again, and I think I can do a little gander at chat. Oh my fucking god. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this feels so fucking good, man. Can you play some heavy industrial techno to celebrate? I probably can. Fewest deaths record? Yes. This is also the fewest deaths run. I have 3 fewer deaths than the RXX. I hope you all were entertained. I would have loved to cook up a little bit more. I'm disappointed in myself a little bit that I had to use 2 choice items here. Stop throwing things at me. This was still incredibly fun. This game is incredibly fun. I had such a great time calcing this. I know the game is quote unquote dead, and I can't wait for Terra Emerald, but this is such a fun E4. This is such a fun game. I've had so much fun calcing this, and I would have loved to like put in a little bit more. I'll let the goats come up on screen. Oh my god. I am so fucking happy, man. Oh, I'm so glad it all worked out. I got a little bit scared on Phoebe there because I misremembered the pre-damage on Beedrill. I was like, oh my god, am I not going to hit 159? But I did. I just got the HP values I lose on Toxic confused with the 301 base mons. So, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, this feels so fucking good. So happy, man. Glad I could bring this E4. Glad I could bring Ludi to the E4. Such a fun mon. Incredibly good on Wallace. One of the best Suicune answers if you can reposition out of it as well. Check pinned. Don't worry, we'll check later. Oh wait, what can you... Can you check PPIRL? Not on stream. Not on stream. You fucking idiot, man. Thanks everybody for being here. This was a fucking blast. Sorry for not interacting more with chat, but I had to concentrate here. This was just like a a little, like, any little bit of pre-damage could have mattered on some of these fights. Accidentally removing a toxic too early could have spelled doom, right? Hello, Tekka. Yeah. Oh, damn. This is so fun. Sorry, I'm kind of like speechless here. Yeah, next thing up for me is gonna be Terra Emerald, probably. I have a lot of like real life responsibilities that I need to take care of in the next months. But yeah, there's I'll probably, I might stream like some Lucid if I feel like it, if I get into it. But it might just be that I don't play Pokemon for the foreseeable future until Terra Emerald releases, and I focus on other stuff like my PhD and moving and yada yada. Yeah. Love the fact that the Sheetlog people were here. No Pokemon, what's the point? Well, I'm not gonna fucking run up Drizzy Glizzy, right? Like, only thing I could run up is Lucid. Or like, I'm not gonna run New Game Plus with this box. Fuck no. I would genuinely, and y'all are gonna call me crazy, I would love to do the thing Terra did and do another run, because I do still think there's more I could do, and that I made way too many mistakes over the course of the run, even if they didn't have impact. Even if, like, any fucking misclick could have had more impact here, so yeah. But I think that is it for me right now. Thanks everybody for being here. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to show people this. This was really, really fun. Now, who the fuck do I raid? You guys want to raid DRXX? I think that's appropriate, no? Joey wants to raid Rat? Lol. Like, okay, so raiding into Joey would be fun, right? But at the same time, like, raiding into DRXX and telling him that his death record is broken is kind of fun, though. Okay, where the fuck is the backslash on your keyboard? Oh, there it is. Okay, so let's raid into DRXXX. Can we get a record copy paste message, please? Sure. If you guys can come up with something, I'll give you a couple seconds to. 14 deaths, PB, KW. The king has fallen. Long live the king. Get something ready. I'll give y'all a minute or something. The king has fallen. Long live the king. I like that. I like that a lot. So I'm gonna raid into Drew here. And I gotta check the stream. I get a fucking ad. Are you kidding me, man? This is the reason why I do the fucking this is why I didn't cash an affiliate, because I don't want any of you to get fucking ads on this. Thank you again for everybody for being here. Let's see what DRXX is doing. Say hi for me.
For me to win, and then he like red beams to see them.